Good evening, guys. So today is another section of Bake to Perfection. We are going live for you guys. Please start logging in. Tell your friends, your family, share it all over. We're only doing it on Facebook because we still don't reach the amount of people that we need on Instagram. So it's going to be quite fun today, guys. We are going to be baking, of course. I'm gonna do a recipe for you guys right here today. I'm also setting up my computer in the other side. So if you guys, please forgive me real quick. So let's see. All right. So just make sure you guys start sharing it. Tell your friends, your family members. Again, get your wine ready. We always sound more intelligent when we talk. And of course, by drinking wine. Today we're going to be baking and we're going to be talking about the recipe of this month, the flavors of the month, and a couple of markets that we're going to be starting that we have the privilege actually to start. So just tell your friends, keep logging in, share it, guys. And we will be talking today. And also, thank you so much for all the models that you guys have been sending us pictures through emails, pictures through our posts, which is awesome. We are going to start doing a lot of things with these models. So if you guys, you keep sending pictures. Again, make sure that the pictures are clearly and you can see your model, the dog or cat of your fur family that you guys have. Make sure you guys, it's a clear picture, preferably to the front, and then a nice angle, and then like a clear background in order so we can start to use it. It will be a little bit much better for our promotions, of course. And if you have a bag of our treats and you also want to put it in that picture, that is perfectly awesome. We do utilize these pictures that you guys send us all over our social media, our YouTube, our Instagram. So it's going to be quite fun today, guys. So make sure you guys drink some wine. All right. We are going to start pretty soon. Just waiting a couple of minutes so we can start. And it's only 1 cup of wine that I'm actually drinking. Maybe I drink 2. So we're going to keep doing this for you guys. We're going to do a lot of markets. Our markets are starting today, which is going to be, well, not today, next week they started the markets. I'm going to be sharing a couple of things that we're doing. Again, holidays are coming. That means our spooky box is going to be for October. Whoever doesn't know what is the spooky box, you guys will know in that our next bacon wine. It will be quite awesome. For your dogs and cats again. We're going to be doing the spooky box. It was a great hit last year, and we're going to be doing it again. We're also going to be selling the spooky box in our markets as well. We probably bring up between 1 to 3 spooky boxes in our market. So whoever's interested on those days to grab a spooky box will be very awesome as well. Oh, we also have the rewards, which is a brand new thing. Give me 1 second. I actually forgot to grab it. Let's see. Yes. All right. We also got our rewards for the markets. We are going to be talking a couple of things today. So let's start today, guys. We have our salmon today that we are going to be making. So let's start doing this today, guys. All right. I'm gonna be washing my hands and working with you guys at the same time, of course. And I got also my next recipe that we are going to be making today. All right. Let's see. We're making an order for our subscription box. In case you guys don't know, we do have a subscription box. It comes with a toy. It comes with 2 cookies of the flavor of the month. And we are able to do that for your cats and dogs as well, okay? All right, so for our flavors this month, we do have, let me pass this to my husband. So we do have apple and maple. We're going to start doing a couple of things. when it comes to our flavors, you guys will see a very big switch. Maple is one of the flavors that we utilize for our holidays. Pumpkin, we're gonna be using it as well pretty soon. So that will be a couple of things that we're doing. So for this month, the flavor of the month is actually apple and maple. So a lot of people don't know great things about the apple and maple. So let's talk about the apple real quick. So the apple is a great fruit for the dogs and cats. If you guys didn't know, the apple has something that is actually very great for them. Oh, hello guys. Make sure you share your video and tell your friends. Apple has something that is very great for you guys, that you're able to use it. So apple actually maintains the teeth clean on a dog and a cat. In case you guys didn't know that, it actually works wonders for the teeth of a dog and a cat. And it actually is not like mint. It actually refreshes their breath as well. So it's quite awesome what an apple can do. It doesn't make it better or worse. It actually maintains them on that spot, which is great. So apple is very awesome for the dogs and cats. Also, apple is a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C. It's actually very great for them. Good for hydration. So in case you guys didn't know, apple is mostly water. So it's very good for a cat. A lot of cats don't like drinking water unless sometimes we start tweaking that and then making it a little bit like a fountain that might work for some cats. But majority of the cats, or a quite big amount of cats, don't like water. So it's very good to actually increment or just give. Hello, Jadi, bienvenida. Oh, verdad, I'm so sorry. I forgot to actually translate. Jadi just arrived and I forgot to translate. So, los sabores de este mes van a ser manzana y maple. Es bien bueno. La manzana mantiene los dientes limpios de un gato y un perro. Es excelente para los perros y los gatos. También les refresca, no como la menta, pero sí los ayuda a refrescar a ellos. ¿Me podrías grabar eso?
Yeah.
Sí, el Instagram no está funcionando. Acuérdense, the Instagram is not working. We actually need 1,000 followers. So if you guys help us get to 1,000 followers, it's going to be actually quite great. Going back to our apple. So apple helps the teeth, great in vitamin A and C. La manzana mantiene los dientes limpios. Es muy buena para la vitamina A y C. Y los ayuda muchísimo. And it helps them a lot. Okay? Then the maple, a lot of people are very worried when we do, or when we did the first time, not worried, but a little bit concerned about when we did the first time the maple. So in case you guys didn't know, we use organic maple. That's one of the things. It's not pancake syrup. It's actually quite good for them. Maple is great for them. So en algunas personas cuando estábamos haciendo el sabor de uno de los sabores que se llama el maple, cuando lo estábamos haciendo la vez pasada, estábamos un poquito concerned, preocupados cuando se trata del maple. No es sirope de panqueque, es actually muy bueno para los gatos y los perros. Y les voy a explicar el por qué. So maple, it actually has something that is actually great for them. So it has anti-cancer for dogs and cats. In case you guys did not know that, it has anti-cancer. So it actually helps them not develop in the near future or maintain their cells great when it comes to cancer. So that is one of the best things that actually maple has for a dog and a cat. So it's quite awesome what we do for them when it comes to maple. Also, maple is actually very good because it has oh my god, how do you say that word? Anti-diabetes. Maple has anti-diabetes for dogs and cats, so as well as pork and spinach. Okay, en caso que ustedes no sepan, el maple es muy bueno para un perro y un gato. Les explicaré por qué. Porque los ayuda a no tener cáncer en un futuro. Es muy, muy bueno. Aquí hicimos una galletita. La estamos poniendo. Esta is de salmon. So we just did one of the cookies. This made actually is one of the recipes for the box that we're making. It's actually made out of salmon. And it's actually just salmon. So as you guys know, it smells awesome in here today. All right. So talking about again maple. So it's very good for cancer cells, and it's actually very, very good for anti-diabetes. So just as the spinach and pork, which is actually very great for that, it is actually quite awesome. So that helps them a lot. Okay, so that is going to be the flavor of the month. Okay, apple and maple is one of them. Okay, so la manzana y el maple van a ser los sabores de este mes. El maple es muy bueno para ayudarlos con el cáncer, para que no tengan cáncer en un futuro. También es muy bueno cuando se trata de la diabetes, al igual que la espinaca y el cerdo, que son muy buenas para la diabetes. Okay? Alright, so let's keep going on this, guys. Next flavor that we have is actually chicken and cheese. So el próximo sabor que nosotros tenemos hoy es pollo y queso. So el pollo, mucha gente no sabe que el pollo es una de las carnes que un veterinario siempre da de receta cuando tu perro o perro o gato está teniendo problemas de estómago. Te dice, mira, dale arroz sin sal, mojadito, amogollado, como decimos en Puerto Rico, y le das pollo sin sal y sin nada. Pedacitos de pollo, y eso nos ayuda a calmar el estómago. So the chicken, a lot of vets actually utilize the chicken for dogs and cats because chicken has, it makes them calm their stomach. It's actually very good for that. Of course, we're talking about real chicken. We're not talking about byproducts. We're not talking about other dog or cat products. When they say they have chicken, and unfortunately it's just chicken legs or beaks or feathers, because that is also considered chicken. So estamos hablando de realmente carne, pollo, no como en otros productos que lamentablemente son byproducts, y lo que hacen es, te dan el pico, las patas, te dan pluma, porque todo eso se considera pollo. ¿Ok? So, seguimos por aquí. El próximo, so the next one is chicken, and like I said, it's very good for their stomach. It's also a very lean protein. What I mean by lean, it doesn't increase any type of calories on your dog and cat, which is actually quite awesome, in case you guys didn't know that. And again, we're talking about real chicken. So si en caso que ustedes no saben, el pollo es excelente para los perros y los gatos, y los ayuda a mantener un peso adecuado para mantenerlos en el peso adecuado. Son muy buenos, una carne muy buena para un perro y un gato. Okay. También, it's a very good meat for dogs and cats. So it's actually quite excellent. Okay. Cheese. Let's talk about cheese. Vamos a hablar del queso. Okay. Cheese is actually very often used as it's very often used for training. Why is very good for training? So cheese, it has something that is very peculiar for a dog or a cat. It has a very strong smell. So el queso es algo que se utiliza para entrenamiento para perros y gatos. El que no lo sepa, los perros y los gatos, el queso tiene un olor fuerte. Al tener un olor fuerte es muy llamativo para un perro y para un gato. Es actually excelente para ellos, y eso lo utilizan para darlos como premios para los perros y gatos. So, like I was saying, it's very good for a dog and a cat because they use that for giving them an incentive when you guys are training. So also about that cheese, when it comes to training and when it comes to by having a very strong smell, the cheese is also utilized for giving them pills. So that might be very funny for quite a few, but we use cheese to give pills. Why? why we can use cheese to give pills? Because you can actually cover the smell of the pills in a piece of cheese. And it's actually going to work quite awesome for them, okay? So, that is one of the best things when it comes to cheese. It's very nutritious for them, and as well is very neat. Just like everything else, you actually have to be very careful of the amount of cheeses you're doing it as surprises and things like that. Okay? So, como todas las cosas, moderación es muy buena. So, tienen que asegurarse que cuando hagan esto, le vayan a dar un pedacito pequeño de queso que no sea mucho. ¿Por qué? Porque todo en exceso hace daño. Pero sí se utiliza como premio, se utiliza para las pastillas, se utiliza para muchas cosas. Y es muy bueno para la dieta de ellos. Los ayuda muchísimo cuando se trata de los huesos y osteoporosis y cosas así. Okay? So the cheese is actually very great for them. So again, flavors of this month is actually cheese and chicken. That's our protein for this month. And then for our flavors of this month, salud. For the flavors of this month is going to be maple and apple. Okay? That's what we're doing for this month. Alright, so let's talk about markets, guys. So we are going to be in a couple of markets this month. We are going to be in Winter Haven market. We are also going to be in Arvindale market in our first Saturday. We are also going to be in Lakeland. So we got accepted to be at the farmers market on Saturdays at Lakeland, which is actually quite great. So you guys are going to see us there quite often. Most likely it will be between the 3rd and the 4th Saturday that we are going to be there in Lakeland Farmers Market Saturday in the outside, okay? We also going to be on First Friday, which is this upcoming Friday. We're also going to be on First Friday. You guys can look for our tent. We usually are all the way down to the inn by the teriyaki store. So we usually are around there, okay? So vamos a estar haciendo muchas marquetas en este mes. Vamos a estar en Arvindale, First Friday, First Saturday, primer sábado. Vamos a estar también en, ¿cómo es que se llaman? Vamos a estar en First Friday, el primer viernes en Lakeland, que es muy bueno, es de noche. It's a market that is done at night on First Fridays. Then we also going to be at Paradise Market, which is a Sunday. We are going to be at Winter Haven market as well. So you guys can stay tuned to all these beautiful places that we're going to be at. Coca-Cola y yo con vino, I mean, este no me gusta mucho. This one I don't like too much. It's okay. Anyway, so we are going to be at the markets this month. So you guys are welcome to go and see us. We're going to have we are going to have flavors in there for you guys. Vamos a tener muchos sabores para los perros y los gatitos. También vamos a llevar nuestros Pop Savers. En caso de no saben lo que son los Pop Savers. So to the markets, we're going to start bringing our Pop Savers. So Pop Savers are actually quite fun for a dog and a cat. It increases their hydration. They're usually made out of fruits. And what these do for them, it's like you put them on the freezer and you give them like an ice pop. Okay? So para las marquetas nosotros vamos a estar empezando a llevar a nuestros ice pops que son muy buenos. Usualmente son hechos de frutas con pedacitos de fruta adentro y se van a llevar a las marquetas. Lo que usted hace es que pone el ice pop en el freezer y entonces lo congela y se lo da como si fuera un esquimalito a los perros y los gatos. ¿Ok? Son muy buenos, muy nutritivos y son fuertes en olor. También vamos a estar llevando nuestras polveritas, strawberry daiquiris. We're going to start bringing over there. So it's going to be quite fun at this market. And again, we're going to have our spooky box. Vamos a tener nuestra caja de spooky box. Okay? Alright, so let's talk now about something that is actually quite fun that you guys are going to see, but you guys have to ask for this. This is oh yeah, let me keep showing. This is how it's looking so far, guys. As you can see, we're working on these. So what we are doing for the market is going to be quite fun. It's going to be quite interesting. We are going to have something that is called our rewards cards, okay? So our rewards cards is going to work like this. So you actually have to ask for the rewards card. We will not have it at hand. Every customer that comes in, we're going to hand the rewards card. No. We're not doing that. So what we're doing is you guys can ask for the rewards card. Hey, Neff. Hey, Alexis. We saw this at the video. We saw this all over. We are interested in the rewards card. So let me show you how the rewards cards look. Okay. This is going to be our rewards cards. As you guys can see, it has a couple of things in the rewards cards, a little pause. So those pause are the amount of time that you can come in and get, and you get it punched by us. And then after the end, you're going to receive one of our decorated cookies, the one that you select, the one that you want most. You can have a decorated cookie. We will pack it for you and we will give it to you as a rewards. Okay? So make sure you guys ask for the rewards cards. And again, time pass by, you're going to have different other things besides just that cookie. We could have other things. But we're going to start first with the decorated cookies, and then most likely in a different month or in a different time season, we're going to add something else to it, okay?
Is it per transaction?
And then each paw is going to be per transaction, okay? So we just mark you finished your first transaction, you bought a pack of treats for your dog, or you bought a jelly cat for your cat. We will mark it for you. We will punch it. And then you come in next time to another market and get a muffin or a dog nut, and we will mark it for you. Okay? And then once we go to the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will make it to get a rewards. Okay? So you will handle this card to us again, full of stamps, and then you will get your reward for that. This is actually going to be at the markets. Spanish version. So vamos a estar teniendo estas marquitas que vamos a tener. Esta es nuestra carta de rewards. So cada vez que usted vaya a la marqueta, a cualquiera que sea, nosotros termina una transacción, comprar un jellycat, una dona, lo que ustedes le van a comprar, se te marca como que usted compró eso. La traes 5 veces, 5 marcas, vas a tener, te vamos a dar al final una de nuestras galletas decoradas, la que usted escoja y el sabor que usted quiera. Y te la damos inmediatamente empacadita y nos quedamos con la tarjetita. Usted tiene que pedir estas tarjetitas, tienes que pedirlas a nosotros directamente. Nosotros no vamos a estar ofreciéndolas a mano todo el tiempo, usted no las pide. Y cuando las pide, pues entonces se le marca, ¿ok? So that is actually our rewards card that we're going to be having at the markets. So it's going to be quite great for the dogs and cats, and you also we're rewarding you for actually make our dream come true. That's what we're doing. I think you guys deserve something. Okay, alrighty. So that's what we have so far, guys. Our rewards cards we're going to be having. Again, our spooky box. We're going to be having our spooky box upcoming soon. All right. And again, make sure you guys subscribe to our boxes, our subscription boxes. Our subscription boxes are quite great. So our subscription boxes will have a toy. I can show you one of the toys that we're doing this month for our subscription box. You get a good toy, and you also get a very nutritious cookies for your dogs and cats. So we're doing one of these toys for our dogs. We have a Dalmatian who loves toys, so we're going to be having this for this Dalmatian. So every month you will get different things for the dogs and cats in your subscription box. Is our subscription box, not for saying anything, but it's actually better than this box right here. It's actually better than that box. It is actually much better because you get actually nutritious treats for your dogs and cats. And it's quite awesome, okay? So that is one of the things that you actually get with your rewards card. So this is almost the end of the video. We're going to be having, next we're going to be doing today maple and apples. Again, we use everything fresh for our dogs and cats. Our recipes are completely natural, preservative free. The only preservative that you might find in these cookies is just most likely cinnamon, which is completely natural, turmeric, which is completely natural. Okay, so it has been actually a quite fun day today. We've been talking about our awesome flavors of the month. Nosotros hemos hablado esta noche de los sabores del mes, que son manzana y maple, y vamos a tener queso y pollo. So for this month, we're going to have apple and maple, and we're going to also have our chicken and cheese. Okay? And of course, as you guys know, at the markets, we will have different flavors that you guys can actually select from the markets, other flavors besides the ones of the month. Alright? Make sure you guys keep spreading the words. Stay tuned to our videos. If you guys want to order, you don't have to wait for a market. You can actually order online in our website. And if you do, we also have delivery to Polk County. It is completely free when it comes. It's only $2 that when we charge, unless you have an order over $25. And if you do have an order of $25, it's actually completely free when you have that order. Myself will go, or my husband will go in and deliver your box to your house on the day. Okay. Tomorrow we actually do have a delivery for this. All right. Any questions that you guys may have, we actually have a phone number. I actually don't know my phone number yet. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second and I will share that with you. So we have a phone number for our company. Okay. So we do have a phone number for our company. Nosotros tenemos un número de teléfono para nuestra compañía. Que nos puedes conseguir ahí. You guys can find us in our phone number. Let me share this phone number with you. It's actually all over our website. El teléfono está en nuestro website. Está en Facebook, está en Instagram, ¿ok? Este es un teléfono específicamente para Bake to Perfection. So ya tenemos nuestro número telefónico. So todos ustedes pueden conseguirnos en este número telefónico. So el número telefónico se los voy a decir. So va a ser, so the phone number is going to be 863-221-7715. El número de nuestra compañía Bake to Perfection es 863-221-7715. So you guys can find this phone number in our website and Facebook. You can send us a WhatsApp in case you have any questions. You can also send us our email, anything that you guys need to know about nutrition, about things like that. You guys can find us our phone number. If you question cannot wait and you actually want to speak to somebody in person in live, you can actually leave a voicemail in case we didn't pick up at that moment. But we will also call you and talk about whatever you need to talk about in person. It is actually sometimes it's better to talk to a person than actually over an email. So si tienen algún tipo de pregunta nos pueden llamar, okay? Again, flavors of the month, maple and apple, chicken and cheese, rewards cards, markets, and guys, we see you soon at the markets. Make sure you guys share, you guys do everything, okay? You guys actually are wonderful. Gracias por todo. Siempre estoy sumamente agradecido por nuestro negocio, lo que ustedes han hecho. Siempre le doy las gracias desde el fondo del corazón. And we see you soon at the markets, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. First Friday will be our first market next week. Then we have Arvindale Market Saturday, and then we actually have Paradise Market on Sunday. So, tengan muy buenas tardes. Have a good evening, guys, and we see you soon. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye.